Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom of Prester John. Since the beginning of the first episode, which was last episode, we have exactly quadrupled our development. Yeah, the next province we got was actually just 333, so that's pretty good. We have also reached a point where the only people we could declare war on are... Well, we could declare war on a lot of different people. The 3-1 province miners who are next to us who aren't the person we have a truce with all have allies. And particularly, I don't want to go to war with... Actually, you know what? I was thinking, what was I thinking last? Because all these guys have allies, which are really annoying. If I could somehow get more troops, which I can't, which is really surprising, given that I quadrupled my development. Guj, Kangra, and Ladakh all have allies, which is really annoying. Although Ladakh's allies are just Guj and Kangra. So I could, if we play this right, I could declare war on Ladakh, but go for Guj first, kill their guys quickly, although that is mountains. So maybe I'd have to go for Kangra's first, wipe them out, then like wipe each individual one out, which would be risky at best. But it might be necessary. The only other option is that Delhi's strong, but they're at war right now, and if something very bad happens to them in this war, like let's look at their army situation right now. They are Delhi. They have 14,000, 13,000 people. Their manpower is low. I might just wait out this war a little bit and see what happens. See if anything bad happens to them, and then I will decide who to attack from there. Okay, so it looks like... Wait, this is super weird. Oh, I was about to say it looks like the Timurids made peace with Multan, nothing happened, but they actually vassalized Multan, which is very annoying. That is indeed very annoying, because that will probably have them consider, if I border Multan, that might be considered bordering the Timurids as well. That's really annoying. Also, this war with Delhi is still going on, and Delhi's still losing, and their war score is still going down, but someone pieced out, so now I guess there's less resistance to their army. So I'm going to keep building up with Jaunpur a little bit. We're getting a little closer to alliance. Of course, I figured maybe we could try for Chagatai, but as soon as I start improving relations with them, they start getting destroyed by Kara Del and like Korchin and Janzhou. Actually, all of Korchin is occupied by Chagatai. Chagatai is still losing. I don't really know what's going on. We're still going to see what happens here. Okay, another thing I want to point out here, this is really funny. The make a generous donation interaction with the clergy estate requires you to give them 4.5 ducats. That's just absurd. I've never seen anything even close to that low. Like, sure, no skin off my back, man. I got $100. 4.5? Okay, so Kashmir we just finished coring Kashmir, which means we now have a force limit, which is, ooh, wow. Our force limit is 1 bigger than it was before, which means we are going to make another halberd infantry, and then as soon as we can, we're going to convert that to, what are these? So Kashmiri is a pretty rare culture group, so I guess we could just convert this. Yeah, we're Aramaic as well, so we're gonna have to be doing a lot of culture conversion. So I'll do that as soon as I can. Has separatism? Well, we're gonna have to wait until that's over then. We're gonna have to deal with those separatists before anything else. I'm gonna try something here that's gonna be a little risky. We are going. So I've just fabricated a claim on Baltistan, which is Ladakh's province. Ladakh is allies with Guj, 1 province guy right here, and Kangra, 1 province guy right here, both of whom we border, and both of whom have other stronger allies. So I'm going to declare war on Ladakh. We cannot call in our allies, which is not surprising. Or ally, I should say. Casus Belli to take Baltistan, and we are going to go and move into Kangra. As soon as I get called in, please. Yep. And we are... Okay, so our comp is better than these guys. We have 2 horses. Of course, we have more soldiers. We also have 2 horses, which is good. We are 1 military tech ahead of all 3 of them. That's kind of it. We also have a general. This guy does not seem to have a general. Now they have a general. A general who is way worse than ours in everything but maneuver. So if we can get rid of these guys, and even stack wipe this guy. Actually, yes. Okay, that's perfect. Now the question is, how do we deal with the rest of these guys? And I think we're just gonna play it out here. These guys seem to be doing the thing that EU AI like to do, where they're just completely freaking out and running around everywhere and being very indecisive, which is what they absolutely love to do. And we're just going to hope that we can finish this siege so we can get Congra out. Maybe even take Congra, hopefully, or vassalize them or something. We might have to be doing some vassalization here. Of course, these guys are going to keep churning out more units, which is a little annoying. But this guy's just a complete idiot. I guess he's afraid. Okay, what are these guys doing? This guy was actually getting decently close to having positive siege on the province of Ladakh, which is our capital, and then now he's running away. This guy's coming in. Oh, these guys are moving all together. A little scary. Okay, we finished Congra, which maybe possibly means we could take Congra. No. Actually close, but actually very close. The question is now, what are these guys going to do here? I did recruit one mercenary, which put us over our force limit, and that's costing us a lot of money. We could try another one, I guess, or just take these guys. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go for these guys' capitals. Okay, so it's getting a little risky here. We're still a tech ahead of these guys. I'm just gonna go attack them in Congra. They're getting kind of close to getting that, and if they get it on this 7%, thank you. I honestly do not know how close this battle is gonna be. Close, very close. We're winning. Okay, we won that. That was fantastic. Now we're just gonna go and Siege of Baltistan. This is actually going pretty well. I'm rather surprised how well this is going, to be quite honest. I did not expect this. If we can stack wipe these guys here, that'll be huge. Yes, we did. Okay. Now if we can stack wipe these guys over here, that would also be big. I know we're kind of running around here, but I think it's going to be for the best if we can just get rid of the troops once and for all. Let's get rid of their troops. This should be quick. Please be a stack wipe. That was a stack wipe. Okay. So now we just have free reign here. We are, of course, losing money. And you have one mercenary, which we are now going to get rid of. Yeah, we're in dire straits here monetarily. God damn it, we just took a loan. I didn't want that. Please just get into this province so I can delete you. Thank you. Okay. I honestly did not expect that to go well at all. Okay, you are now deleted. Now we should be losing a lot less money. Or not. Oh, we have a lot of reinforcements, which is a little unfortunate. But we're going to have to take money problems for now. Hopefully we won't get so screwed over. And now this is just a matter of just sitting and waiting. Okay, so it looks like we have an event here that might be Coptic, the importance of higher learning. I don't recognize this. We have three options, either to invest in the monastic school, lose some money, and get reduced cost for admin tech, which is pretty good. It will involve, of course, taking another loan. Oh, whoa, here. Okay, we're choosing between getting discounts on admin or diplo tech, or just getting a little bit of money. And I think we're going to take the admin tech. That seems pretty good. We just got Renaissance just started, so that will start affecting our costs and everything as well. We are going a little bit into bad monetary situation here, but I think things should be fine as soon as we now have 2 out of 3 of the provinces. Jesus, we took 2 loans. How many loans do we have now? 4 loans at a total debt of $24. Yeah, that's pretty absurd. Okay. This should be alright now that I can lower this down again. We should be making money. Yeah. And now we have no problems. We're getting a lot of bad events, which I don't really understand. Either minus 10% trade efficiency or... Jesus, also the nobility has 75 influence? Are you kidding me? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do refuse to obey. Because we cannot afford for the nobility to have over 80. That would not be good. These guys are disloyal, but only barely. They'll be fine. Okay. So we finished the siege. And we can also get new Diplotech. Hooray. Do we really need to do that? Oh, we never converted Kashmir. Oh, it has separatism. Can I convert you? No. Okay, so the question is now, what do we want to take from this war? And I don't think we want to take Baltistan, because that's going to get us bordering the Timurids, and they are still strong. Who knows what's going to happen with them? They'll probably fall eventually, but right now I don't want to take any risks. So that leaves us with Guj and Kangra, and we could just take both. That would be 43 admin power, which is basically nothing. Plus we can get a crap load of money. Actually, you know what? We could probably separate piece out Congra and get their own money. Damn. Oh my god, we could just pay off all our loans. Wow, that's incredible. So we could annex them, or we could vassalize them. I don't really see a reason to vassalize people right now. I'm not really sure what it's going to accomplish for us. So I'm just going to peace out Congra. Oops. A little bit over the maximum war score there. That will get us 76. Okay, so we're taking their province. That's fine. It's just with Congra. Now we can immediately just go and pay off all our loans, which I will certainly do. Not even that much money. It's just kind of weird. The proportions of money that we're operating with here are just so strange. Now we are going to make peace with Guj. I'm pretty happy with the way I played that. I guess we were very lucky that we were a tech ahead of them. That's the benefit of having a 666 leader. Okay, so we're going to take that and that. That's basically it for you. Now we're finished, and now we're just going to take Baltistan's money. We could just unconditionally surrender to them. What is this? Yeah, I guess we'll just take all your money. All the money. Just give me all the money. Yep. We could take their province too, but we are going to get warned by the Timurids if we do that, and I just do not want to do that. Yeah, look at that. So Baluchistan's warned. Everyone the Timurids border is, at least over here, is warned by the Timurids. Okay, so yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. So we're just going to take the money. Just money, no province, thank you very much. We are now absolutely rolling in cash, if I may be so frank. Our war exhaustion is high, which is a little annoying. We do have rebels who are very likely to come up at any moment. But I am going to raise our army maintenance since we have more than enough money to afford dealing with that. We could also convert... We can convert Ngari in 555 months, which we do not want. I'm just going to take the knowledge is power thing, since our unrest is very high right now anyway. And I'd kind of... Wow, that's a lot of troops there. That's a little unfortunate. Well, they're going to take that province, which is a little annoying. But there's not really much we can do about that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that +2 unrest thing. I should have just taken the prestige hit. Plus 7.77 unrest. Jesus. Obscurantism? What? Religious unity is also very bad. Wow, our religious unity is 15%. Holy crap, that is not going to work. We are going to need to change that. I kind of didn't think about that. And also, why are we getting... Wait, didn't I already take this? Did I not already take this? I didn't already take this, but I'm going to take it anyway. That's fine. And now we may or may not have lots of trouble with these rebels here. If we could just have an extra guy. I'm just going to try to attack them. This may not work. This may be a bad idea. But hopefully... I don't really know how technology level is... Timurids declared war on Kashmir. There's these guys? Wow, that's a little scary. That means we're going to be bordering them. God damn it. And could we win this? Could we win this? Okay, we lost. It's a little annoying. Not surprising, but annoying. I think we're going to have to go a little over our force limit for these rebels. Which is... does not bring me any joy. Let's see. How are they got these other guys? 8k, 8k, 7k. It's not that bad. Our force limit should go up soon. We are now going to be losing a lot of money per turn. Well, we don't have all the mercenaries yet. Would you spawn, please? What's taking so long here? Okay, there we go. Now we should be losing a lot of money. Not that much. Oh, I guess that's a lot. I know by the way, we have an idea group to choose. I'm not going to choose it quite yet. I just want to deal with these rebels first. It would be kind of nice if we had a general with higher siege than these guys, but we did just upgrade our troops because we got military level 5, so we just utterly destroyed these guys, which I am happy about. Thank you very much. We're going to split off the mercenaries, destroy them. Fine by me. Now we have to take a rival who could be wait. Vassal the Timurids? And you're still our rival? What? Oh, it just hasn't registered it yet. Okay, so we actually do have to take a rival. And that rival is going to be either Garwal, who we are allies with, or Utsong, who we are not allies with. So we are definitely going to rival Utsong. And after that, we kind of have to think about what idea group we want to take. I'm thinking quantity. I think quantity is going to be like incredibly important for us. More important than most other things, since our biggest problem now is just we have a smaller military than everyone else. Everything else is like, we're small enough that everything else is maintainable, but our military is just too small, and we're not going to be able to compete with the other people around us. So I think that quantity is really the only way to go. As much as it's... I just always start out with quantity, since it's so good, but in this point I really think it's going to be the most important. Of course, that will mean that we'll fall behind maybe a little bit on military tech, but we are actually... See, everyone else around us is at 4 or 3. So we're actually ahead. Very ahead on military tech right now. We could do diplomatic. I didn't think about that. We could do diplomatic or influence, since otherwise we're going to have trouble becoming friends with people. Yeah. Might be good, although, to be honest, I just always like influence more than I like diplomatic. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take diplomatic ideas. +1 diplomatic relations is not particularly important, but otherwise most of these things are pretty good. But I'm not actually gonna take an idea yet this video, and I'm gonna kind of crowdsource it out to you guys to see what you think, because I'm unsure about what the best idea group to choose here is. And of course the Timurids have warned us. What a surprise. What a pleasure. What an absolute pleasure. So we could go to war with Utsong. Except for the fact that the Timurids are all up on our case, of course. That is just crippling to me. God damn it, Timurids. I knew this was going to happen. I called this. I called this indeed. Actually, you know what? Screw that. We're not taking Diplo. We're going religious, I think. Religious? We need that. Yes, we are going religious, because we are going to have a huge amount of trouble otherwise. It's actually really kind of annoying that religious doesn't give you plus 25% religious unity, although I guess that's not the point. I kind of think, yeah, I think we're going to need to do religious, as we are just completely on a sea by ourselves here. I honestly did not think about that, but that is absolutely going to be very important, and it will give us free casus bellis on everyone, which will be nice. Timurids now declared a war on Ladakh as well. They are just coming right for us. I don't like this at all. Okay, so the Timurids just declared war on Delhi, Sindh, and Bengal, which is pretty good. This will certainly create some chaos. I don't know who's going to come out on top. Probably the Timurids, but it would be very nice if they didn't, and if they lost, because that would make life a lot easier for us. Okay, so we can take our first religious idea, which we are going to do, since we're very far ahead. Yep, nothing to worry about there. What's our first? Okay, so our traditions are missionary strength plus 0.5%, which is good, but not good enough. Although we also have our infantry combat ability. I forgot about that. And our first idea is tax modifier. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Missionaries, so we really just want to get to the plus 3% missionary strength. That is going to change our game. This is nice, though, that we now have a casus belli against everyone. Okay, so Prester John got his final attribute, which is, fierce negotiator. So that's it. All his traits are good. Immortal, careful, and fierce negotiator. Mercenary maintenance minus 25% is actually quite good, I believe. Particularly because we're probably going to be getting a lot of mercenaries, since our force limit and manpower is very low. Careful is also, I like that. Doesn't matter that much now, but it will pretty soon once we're a little bit larger and we're doing more expansion. All that being said, I think I'm going to end the video here. We have, again, doubled in size. Maybe not quite doubled in development. We started off with 12, and we now have 20, so that's a little less than doubled. But we have doubled in number of provinces. We have started an idea group. We have things are looking up. We also have an ally, which I kind of thought we would never get. Jaunpur still... I'm still improving my relations with them. I think of who else we can improve relations with. Bengal, maybe? I'll do that. They seem sympathetic, and Bengal is usually pretty good. Malwan Bamanis would also be good. Ooh, Bamanis actually would be very good. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Bengal. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching episode 2 of the Kingdom of Prester John, where hopefully next time we will not have a religious unity of 15%, because that is bad. That is very bad. Bye-bye.